Black fighters know good and damn well there's racism in boxing, but they'll play both sides until they're in a bind. Then all of a sudden they want the black people to rock with them. Let's talk.
Straighter, not roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you here, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So why you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
So, on a multitude of occasions, there's too many of these motherfuckers to count. These fucking black fighters be cooning on a constant basis. Cooning, all lives matter. Hey, listen, man, it's all lives matter. I'm going to Gucci. I'm going to Gucci. Don't matter. Listen, I'm not a follower. I'm going to Gucci. All these niggas be cooning like a motherfucker cooning, bro. Until you're about to fight. Then when you're about to fight, now you want to do it for the culture. Right? Floyd Mayweather, you about to fight. When you're about to fight somebody, now you gotta do it for the culture. But you're picking the fighters you're fighting. You picked Sneezy Paul. You didn't pick the nigga KSI. You picked Sneezy Paul. So you can say, oh, it's for the culture. Oh, you got to beat him, man. It's for the culture. We got to beat the white boy ass. It's for the culture. But it's a bag, though. It's a bag. It's not for the culture. It's for a bag. You know what I'm saying? Unless that culture bag has Gucci on it. Prada, Fendi, Dior. If it has one of those on it, Chanel, something like that. I don't know what you rock with, nigga. But I'm just saying, Louis, if it's got something like that, then yeah, that's the culture. If it's a Louis culture, if this is for Louis culture, yeah. Same thing. Look at Sean Porter. Look at Sean Porter, bro. Out of nowhere. They asked this fucking weird ass nigga out of nowhere. Well, I mean, how do you think about this fight with Wilder and Fury? Like, what's your take on this fight? Like, how are you going to see this playing out? Here comes this motherfucker. Listen, it's about time we stop saying that Deontay Wilder's a great fighter, some type of great, like, nigga, what? That is not what was asked you. No one asked you that. No one. And a matter of fact, it didn't even ask the question they asked you wasn't even close to the one I just said. You just completely jumped off the wall with some stupid shit cooning. Cooning like a motherfucker. I'm just cooning. Wilder's not even great. He's not an all-time great. He's not an all-time. Listen, we need to keep it real. He's not an all-time great. We need to call a spade because he's not an all-time great. So we need to be real with ourselves. You can't mention them in the likes of Jack Johnson, Sugar Ray Robinson. No one asked you this. No one asked you. No one asked you about this. You literally brought this shit up yourself, which means that's what you was thinking for a very long time. And all you needed was someone to say anything remotely close. Mention the man's name so you can get the shit off your chest. Use a fucking coon. Straight coon. Sambo ass nigga wearing Annie M slippers. Wearing pink Annie M socks. with fucking gold slippers and a green outfit on Easter, like it's motherfucking St. Patrick's Day. You fucking weird ass coon. But you ain't the only one. Sugar for sure, but a whole bunch of these niggas out here cooning. A whole bunch of these niggas just cooning, saying a bunch of stupid ass shit. And ideally, for these coons, the fighters they use, Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence, Devin Haney, Tank Davis. Those are the ones that they use to coon. Mainly Deontay Wilder. Secondly, Errol Spence. After Errol Spence, Devin Haney. And if they can't get enough, Tank Davis. You use those names to coon on a constant basis. A constant basis. I'm sitting here like, what? I don't even understand. So because Deontay Wilder said, we've been getting shitted on, and we're still getting shitted on to this day. That right there was enough for you Sambo ass niggas. Oh, nah, man. Nope. We got to go after him. But let one of these whole ass niggas do something and they'll be, oh, protect this dude at all costs. We got to protect him at all costs. Protect him at all costs. But Deontay will say, listen, bro, we've been fighting for 400 years and still struggling. What the fuck you mean, yo people? My people. What the fuck you mean, yo people? My people been fighting for 400 years and still struggling to this day. Then you whole ass niggas, are y'all okay with this bitch ass nigga AJ driving around in a golf cart or a bunch of Arabs with a fucking monkeys? To this day. Yeah, y'all are fine with that until he gets his motherfucking ass whipped by a fat Mexican. Then all of a sudden now you don't fuck with the nigga at all now. Shit, you don't give a fuck about the nigga at all. But then you whole ass niggas are coming to my page talk about, oh well, BF, he's from Africa, he's Nigerian, yeah, he's from Africa. So you gotta, you guys. Then it'd be the same whole ass niggas making different pages, straight out of Zamunda, talking about, oh, you Americans are not the real, you're not the real black people. You guys are slaves. You were slaves. You are not real. When I've said this before, and I'll say it again. When we were stolen, they stole the best. All right? When they went and took us, they took the Jordan 1s, the Jordan 2s, the Jordan 3s, all of them. There was no reason for them to go over there and get some Safeway Select shoes. There's no reason. There was no reason for them to get the Walmart brand shirts. All right? They went over there and got the Louis, the Gucci, because I'm going to Gucci. They got the Vuitton, they got the Chanels, they got all the Pradas, they got all that shit. All the absolute best. Because it was wide open and no one was telling them they couldn't get it. And if any one of you niggas right now had the opportunity to go anywhere you want and get anything you want and no one can stop you, I guarantee you, all of you niggas would be looking like y'all came fresh out of Gucci store or fresh out of Louis store or fresh out of Prada or Dior. Every last one of you. There ain't no motherfucking all you fucking white boys that run around here wearing whatever the fuck Vans. Yeah, all y'all niggas will be vanned up. All y'all motherfuckers. These old ass motherfuckers that run around here, all they want to wear is New Balance. Yeah, that's all you'd have is New Balance because you take what you wanted. You'd have the best of the best New Balance and dad jeans because that's what you wanted. So why you punk ass niggas are talking about, oh, you guys are slaves? Yeah, that we were slaves over here because the motherfuckers took the best of the best. That's why. That's why. And then brought us over here and broke us down mentally. And we're still building ourselves back up to this day. But I know y'all don't want to talk about that. I know. But the bottom line is you have these weak-minded individuals who are not trying to build themselves. They're trying to can't we all get along? Why the fuck do we got to get along? How about they get along with us? They're the ones that brought us here. What the fuck you mean? What? But see, you have these weird-ass Sambo, coon-ass niggas that, oh, man, listen, no, American dream. We gotta get along with them. We listen. We gotta, because Oz ain't going back to Africa. Oz from right here. Oz ain't going anywhere. Oz from right here. This is where Oz born, and this is where Oz stays. Oz ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that's fine. But that don't mean you got to get along. You don't have to get along. You don't have to fucking break your back to appeal to them, to appease anybody. But yet, that's what we do. There's nothing wrong with being cool. You're cool. I'm friendly. You know, I don't have to have no beef. But there is something completely wrong with samboing, shucking and jiving, and cooning. Because at our roots, at our soul and roots, we do not belong here. At our soul and roots, we were brought here when we built this. We just brought here and said, fuck, hey, we're here. We don't know which way is which. It ain't like we can swim back to fucking Africa because the ocean is big as a motherfucker. We can't do any of that. We're here. We're going to make the best of it. And that's what we've been doing. But that does not say, let's coon. Let's shit on each other now. Let's shit on each other. And, oh, no, BF, you can't say that because you go with Bud. I go with Bud for boxing. Oh, you go with Anthony Joshua. I go with Joshua for boxing. Oh, man, I'm just saying, you know, you can't because, you know, yeah, I go with them for boxing. Boxing. The only time it gets personal is when you motherfuckers get personal on the motherfuckers that's not even going at them negatively. Well, then I have to go at you and at them because you doing it. If you don't do it, I wouldn't do it at all. You barely ever hear me talking about Terrence Crawford's personal life. Ever. Because it's not about his personal life. I don't need to be personal. This is about boxing. Terrence Crawford is one of the best fighters in the world. Anthony Joshua is one of the best fighters in the world. Anthony Joshua makes it personal. And then you niggas ride along with it. And we told this whole ass nigga that y'all don't fuck with this man. That all it's going to take for him to lose and the truth is going to come out. And that's exactly what happened. But yet, here y'all niggas is cooning. The same thing would happen to Floyd Mayweather. If Floyd would have lost to Pacquiao, if Floyd Mayweather, bro, look at what it is as it is right now. You niggas say, oh, well, he lost to Castillo. You try to throw that in the motherfucking face all the time. Oh, he lost to Castillo. He really lost to Castillo, which he didn't because his record said he's won. That's what his record says. His record says he's undefeated. But you know, oh, no, it don't matter. He lost to Castillo. He lost. But a win is a win when it comes to your guy, though. But when it comes to Floyd, oh, no, he lost. I don't care. He lost. Don't matter. That's a loss. That's a loss. But I'll say Canelo Alvarez lost to Laura. Nigga, oh, don't, what does Boxer say? His Boxer says he won. He says he won that. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what you say. His Boxer says he won. Who you think you're better than Boxer? You're better than Judge, blah, 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 blah. But when it comes to Floyd, oh, he lost that. Just imagine if he lost to Pacquiao. Just imagine. That motherfucker would be part of the NAACP. Talk about, listen, bro, I just need the fans I need the fans to get back right with me. That motherfucker would be a card-carrying member of the NAACP. Motherfucker, you'll see this nigga all the time with Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, all these motherfuckers. He'd be right up front and center, trying to get the niggas back, or trying to make sure that the niggas is still with him, because he'd be getting slaughtered everywhere. But you know, guess that's different. I guess that don't mean anything. But these niggas cooning, left and right cooning, bro. If you don't rock with Deontay Wilder over boxing, that's fine. I have no problem with y'all motherfuckers disagreeing, said that Deontay Wilder is one of the top fighters in the world. I have no problem with that. That's your opinion and you're entitled to it. He will be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, you can hate him as much as you want. He'll be in the Hall of Fame right alongside Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Jack Johnson, all these fights. He'll be right in the Hall of Fame right alongside him. And y'all can hate for the rest of your fucking life. He will be there. But if that's what you want to shit on the man for boxing, do that. Why are y'all going at him personally? What's the personal shit about? Challenging his manhood? Oh, BF, you challenge Joshua's manhood because he's in a cup of dick soup. I didn't put him there. He's doing that. This nigga's walking around with a grown man's hand on his ass. I challenge Tyson Fury's manhood, but I don't see y'all motherfuckers saying anything about that. This motherfucker's out here talking about he beats off the Deontay Wilder 7 times a day. Talking about Anthony Joshua got a big ass dick. But for some strange reason, no one has a problem when I shit on this man for that. But when it comes to Joshua, oh, man, this guy, man, he's just a guy. Always going to Joshua, man. I hear Joshua. Man, Josh was a great boxer, man. I don't give a fuck what you think about him being a great boxer. He's a fucking coon. Okay? The motherfucker's a coon. He's a Sambo. I don't give a fuck if you got a tattoo of Africa on your shoulder, nigga. You're still a fucking Sambo. They use niggas like that to chase down slaves. Yeah, they use niggas like that to make sure that they can put them in the crowd of other slaves. You know what I'm saying? Let's implement them in. Let's let them get cool. Because I know this Sambo ass nigga's going to keep coming back to me, telling me all the scoop. When these niggas is thinking about running off. Yeah, so then I can be looked at like, oh man, Massa, don't nothing get by Massa. Don't nothing get by him. But yet you got a nigga like Anthony Joshua in the squad listening in. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's a great dad. Y'all leaving? When y'all leaving in a couple days? We running off. Oh, I'm with it. That sounds like a great idea to run off. And as soon as the meeting's over with, he goes right to Massa. Telling Massa, hey, they talk about running off. It's Tommy Tom, it's Jimmy John, it's Lil Jamie, Lil Tommy Tom, all them. They talk about running off, boss. Fucking coon. Yeah. Sean Porter, you're a fucking coon. Sugarfoot Sherbert, you're a fucking coon. Floyd Mayweather, you are a motherfucking coon. You're a coon. All right, bro, you're an amazing fighter. Inside the ring, Floyd, you are God-gifted, amazing fighter. But you're not going to tell me this man is not a coon. You're not going to tell me that. All right? You're not going to tell me that. When you have the opportunity to take on a fighter like Deontay Wilder, you have an opportunity to take on all these fights. You have an opportunity to make TMT the shit. But instead, you're all overseas with Anthony Joshua. In photo ops. That's where you're at. Taking photo ops in the UK with Anthony Joshua. You could have fought Kell Brook for undisputed in the UK. You chose not to. You chose not to. You chose to stay in America and fight in Vegas, and that's your that's no problem with that. That's fine. But then you go to UK with Anthony Joshua in the midst of the Joshua Wilder conversation to show Joshua's support. You do nothing with Deontay Wilder, and he's right here in America, an American. You're an Olympian, Floyd. You and Deontay Wilder had the same Olympic medal, but instead of embracing him, you embrace Joshua because birds of a feather flock together. You're a fucking coon. You're a coon. Absolute coon. Motherfucking Sean Porter, you're a fucking coon. You just needed somebody to say one little thing about Deontay Wilder, just one little thing. And as soon as they said it, bam, you just jump right on into it and went everything that you wanted to say, that you've been wanting to say for all this time, you got it off your chest. Everything. Everything you've been wanting to say. Got it off your chest. Emptied the clip. Niggas is looking at this whole ass niggas like, the fuck is you talking about? Sugar for sure, but you been a coon. Now all of a sudden, oh, it's this and that and that. Oh, because black the black fighters don't support us. Now, I don't want to say Bud's a coon. I really don't. But you're coon-ish, my nigga. You're not a coon, but you be doing some coon-ish shit. Some coon-ish shit, bro. I understand that your dilemma and your beef with Errol Spence, that's the fight you want. Go at him. I ain't got no problem. Go at him. I ain't got no problem. No beef, bro. No beef whatsoever. No beef. But then you do all your interviews with all these fucking motherfuckers that don't buy your fights. You do all these interviews with these motherfuckers that ain't asking you the real questions, that not giving, that we don't fuck with. But you have an opportunity to do interviews with some niggas. But then they say, oh man, see, that's the reason why you don't like Bud, because Bud don't give you an interview. Bro, I have never asked Terrence Crawford for an interview. I never have, I never will. If he wants to come in the graveyard, I will welcome him. I'll welcome him. But I've never asked. Never. But I do know who started and made this fight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. And that's Trill Boxing. I don't give a fuck what Bisquick Bomac did. Oh, Bomac got on the P. He got on Trill. I don't give a fuck. So I don't care. Errol got on Trill. Yeah. Where's Bud himself at? Oh, see, you just hate him because he didn't. I don't give a fuck, bro. I didn't say he had to. Didn't say it at all. I never said Errol had to. What I'm saying is it's coonish. It's coonish. Yeah, it's coonish. You'll go and get these other motherfucking whack platforms and white platforms and all the old media. Yeah, you're fine with them. But then when it comes to niggas, it's like, oh, see, he really to himself. He's really quiet, you know. He's an introvert, you know. He just to himself. He don't really talk to these motherfuckers. He don't really talk to people. But he got no problem talking to these white boys. You got no problem. I'm not calling you a coon. I'm just saying it's coonish. That's all I'm saying. I think Terrence Crawford is one of the best fighters in the world. But that's still some coonish type shit. And again, talk to who you want to talk to. I'm not calling you a coon. I'm saying it's coonish-ish. Bro, if anybody wants to rock out with any boxer you want to rock out with them. But if you don't have morals and principles, if you don't stand for something, then you will fucking fall for anything. And a lot of you niggas are falling for anything because you don't stand for shit. You just hate a specific fighter. So because you hate a specific fighter, anything that goes against that fighter you hate, you're with it. And then you'll come back over here talking about, I really don't hate this. I really don't hate him. I really don't have an issue with him. I really don't have a problem. My only issue is that, you know, they're not fighting the best. I fuck with this guy. I really do. I rock with him, man. I don't got no problem. Yeah, you do got a problem. Yeah, you do. You're just too much of a bitch to say it. And if you listen to my voice and you think I'm talking about you, I am BFTB. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And I'm out.